Namaste. Sushumna, the path to highest consciousness. So, in the human body, there are three major nadis, as we call them in Sanskrit, channels. Left, Ida, right, Pingala, and the third one, the Sushumna. Sushumna is a very subtle channel, and the only way to know whether it's actually active or not active is initially to feel the flow of breath in both the nostrils. If the flow in both the nostrils is more or less equal, it's a sign that the Sushumna is active. If it's not, that means either the Ida or the Pingala is active. Each has its own results, benefits, effects, and so on. So keeping the Sushumna clear, cleansed, active is in many ways the single most important part of one's life, because a cleansed and active Sushumna affects every area of one's life. It runs from the Muladhara all the way up to the Sahasrara. Muladhara is the base chakra at the base of the spine, and the Sahasrara is the crown chakra at the top of the head. It passes through all the major chakras along the way, Muladhara, Swadhisthana, Manipura, and so on. All the major chakras it passes in its journey from the base of the spine to the top of the head. So learning to first access it, to clear it, cleanse it, activate it, is the single most important thing one can do if they are interested in their own well-being, because a good, clean, cleared, active Sushumna assures good physical health, mental health, emotional health, and also spiritual growth. If energy is stuck in any of the lower chakras, that means one's consciousness is limited there. In many ways, think of the spiritual journey as a journey from the lowest level, which is the ego consciousness at the Muladhara, all the way up to the Sahasrara, which is the highest consciousness or knowledge of the self, knowing the higher self, that sort of a thing. The journey from this lowest to the highest chakra is basically the journey of the energy through Sushumna. And energy can travel through Sushumna only if it is clear, cleansed, active, and so on. There are many techniques that different people use. We use the technique of Hanuman Master Breath, which I've been sharing in all my different programs, and getting excellent results, especially in the Tridosha balancing, the Swatantra Kriya, raise your vibrations, and so on. But it is in Swatantra Kriya that this finds real expression, because as the cleansing happens, not only is the channel cleansed, you learn the lotus opening technique, which gets you to understand how to not only activate, but to widen it, almost as if to make, supposing there is a pipe which is so thick, or that's the dia, but with the lotus opening, if you're able to widen it, that's what you achieve with the lotus opening program. In that sense, it widens the channel, so it allows more energy to move up more easily. And as you know, the more this happens, more easily it happens, the better results you will get. It will work its way through the different chakras, cleanse them, activate them, and bring the benefits that the activation brings. Now, learning all these techniques is taught in a program called Swatantra Kriya, which takes a few weeks, about 20 to 25 sessions, and results are very, very powerful. You will do the cleansing, you learn the lotus opening, you will also learn what I call the vacuum breath, and all these techniques help to cleanse the whole system, activate the pranamaya kosh, the energy body. See, energy needs to move through the body more easily, more comfortably, without hindrances, and by using the Sushumna as the major channel to cleanse and clear the whole system, we get excellent results from different areas of our practice. So the whole pranamaya kosh becomes energized, active, and as the pranamaya kosh becomes more and more active, health, well-being become more easily accessible. And then the major thing is one is able to jump quickly to the Vijnanamay Kosh. As you know, in yoga we speak of Panch Koshas, Annamay Kosh, Manomay Kosh, Pranamay Kosh, Vijnanamay Kosh, Anandamay Kosh. So when we learn these techniques from the prana, because most people pay very little attention to the pranamay kosh, but in Swatantra Kriya, the focus, the emphasis is on the Sushumna and the pranamay kosh. Once the pranamay kosh is activated, active and available, one can jump very quickly to the Vijnanamay kosh. In the Vijnanamay kosh, it's like insight, clarity, knowledge. All this becomes very easily accessible, or becomes, almost as if one is able to download knowledge very easily into the system. So join the Swatantra Kriya course. Ask, the link is in the description and below this piece, accompanying piece. Watch it, watch the video, read the article, and join the Swatantra Kriya course to activate your Sushumna in ways that very few systems make it available. Thank you, namaste, and welcome.